Logs are first scaled and then taken to the debarker. The bark is taken off the logs and then sold to local landscapers. From here, the logs are taken to the head sawyer, where he will square them as they become cants or flitches.
You always try to line that crack up so it's either diagonal or horizontal, either way. So it's straight.
Every log is personally examined to determine how it can be best used in creating high-quality boards. The head sawyer also determines if the log is to be quarter sawn. If the log qualifies, he will cut the cant in half. The cants are then moved up to the band resaw. Here, the sawyer carefully looks over all faces of the cant to determine from what side the board will be cut. A board is cut and will be dropped down to be sent to the edger. The remaining cant will be circled back around to be resawn. The sawyer decides if they are to be quarter sawn, live sawn, or plain sawn. Depending on the quality and size of each cant, he will calculate the best possible way to saw it. The boards then are dropped and sent to the edger to be cleaned up with a straight edge before the lumber grader determines the grade of each board. These guys work hard, but they still find ways to have fun on the job. Grading the lumber requires a lot of quick math and memorization of a lot of the rules. Hickman Lumber has set itself very high standards for their specs of each lumber grade. The boards are stacked and separated according to the marks of the grader. Then it's time to start drying. White wood, like this hickory, is put to stick right away to allow for airflow to dry and prevent stain and rot before they get sent to the dry kilns. Kiln drying lumber is the most energy-intensive process of the sawmill and flooring production. At Hickman Lumber, we use all of our own sawdust for energy to heat the kilns.
Every 6 hours the fanes change direction, so you dry evenly the whole 90,000 feet of lumber. It's good.
Throughout the entire drying process, we test the moisture content in different stages. We want to have an equal shell and core moisture content and ensure overall quality in the dried lumber. After the lumber is successfully dried, it will be regraded to be sure that it meets our Hickman Lumber standards, and then they will be resorted. Here we have some beautiful white oak wide plank live sawn being put together to be sent off to Allegheny Mountain hardwood flooring. We know that our wood will make the best floor you can possibly get because we're involved in the entire process of its creation.